Hey guys, welcome back to the JPM Performance channel. It is, like every week, ShopTour time. Let's see what the date is. Second week in February 10th. We are rolling through the winter time, actually kind of enjoying some really nice weather here in Topeka this week. We're gonna see like 60 degrees almost every day this week. So getting some cars on the dyno. Let's start the shop tour. So, what have we here? We have a Honda transmission. We have a Honda transmission sitting here because it was in the Integra and now it's on the bench because we got on the dyno and it was popping out of fourth gear. This was, and I'll admit, this was my first Honda transmission I've rebuilt. But what I didn't realize is how critical it is for the teeth on these gears and the sliders, the condition that they need to be in. To me, these don't look super bad, but after talking to some guys that have built more of these than me, it would appear that these need to be really crisp, really sharp teeth. So had the transmission apart, kind of looked it all over, everything looked great except for this. So it's all back together. Let the silicone dry here while we're talking about the shop tour, and then back into the car it goes. The car was running great, just popping out of fourth gear under full throttle pulls. That does not work. So we're getting ready for another changeover in the shop. I've got a differential ready to go here with this is one of the 512 ring and pinions. We've been selling these new ring and pinions with the 512 ratio now. If you guys have been around for a few years watching some of this stuff, I had an initial batch that came out of Canada that it was okay, but they didn't hold up very well. This new batch is really good. They've been working well. Got a new one here for an STL car ready to go, and of course, as always, stuff going on. Got a Miata head, got the valve cover cleaned for the Integra. After it gets dynoed, have an OS Geiken going into Bill Hingston's car when his diff shows up. But the other thing that I finally got done was Taz's car. Got all the body work done, got the new hood completed, and actually you will probably be getting this up onto the channel in the next few days, into the week, maybe first of next week. A how-to on these aero catch latches. I love using these aero catch latches because they're really slim, aerodynamic. They work real good, you know, with just instead of the old hood pin. But the hood fits pretty good with the body work. It's all cleaned, ready to go. Let's get it out of here, right? So in the meantime, you can see the Ita Car is not here. It is, the engine's out, transmission's out. The car is in storage just for the duration while we're getting things rebuilt, but in the middle of tearing down the engine to do an inspection. And I think you saw last week I was talking about how it's kind of a dirty, filthy motor. Well, as you tear it down, it's really not getting much better. It's pretty carboned up and pretty nasty looking inside. So pretty excited about getting this rocking and rolling for Kevin's car for the Mars Series Ita Car. Really looking forward to getting this rolling. Bill Lampkin was supposed to be here Monday, came down with a cold and he's delayed his trip a little bit, but he will be here today and we will be dynoing tomorrow. And got the fenders all mocked up, the new ones, and Dwight came by and we got the stripe mocked up for the new fenders, so they are off getting painted. Got the old ones back on, and we'll get it dynoed and she'll be out of here tomorrow. So looking good here. And of course the Integra is currently sitting here with the engine hoist holding up this side of the motor, just while we're doing this transmission, call it what you want, learning curve, debacle, whatever. It's not that big a deal. It's not that hard to yank out and take apart, but it's pretty rare that I have things like this happen. So hey, it happens, right? Nobody's perfect, and we're learning, but It's running great, just needs a transmission. So actually getting really close to starting in on Eric's wiring project. Just about done with the shifter and all of the linkage for it. And then I'll be getting after this, the wiring here real soon. So even though he's not running until Hallett, which is in April, obviously we like to get these cars done ahead of time. Last minute and racing never work out, so don't do it if you can help it. I get that sometimes you have emergencies, but don't put stuff off to the last minute. So BMW update time. Got the new radiator installed, and the brand new intake manifold came in with the correct everything, for the correct adapter plate, for the correct throttle body. Got it all trimmed out, ready to go. So the only thing we really have left now is to change the differential over for Hallett, which top speed at Hallett in this car is only about 115 miles an hour. So I've got a short differential for that. Then we'll get the exhaust on, get her cleaned up. We're looking really good here. Really excited about getting going for the season. I am going to be installing a vent catch bottle for the differential, and I'm going to need to fabricate a bracket in here. So you guys will be seeing that here over the next few weeks. Just to try and, I've been having a little bit of oil push out of the transmission, and I don't like leaks and I don't like messes. So we'll get that all fixed up. And in the meantime, next week we're going to have a complete changeover in the shop. Hopefully the Integra is gone and the BMW will be gone and Taz's car is about ready to go, but the Cadillac is coming back. So like I was telling you guys, and we'll talk more about it next week, he had a great time down at Sebring. The car ran great. He actually got a podium on Saturday out of a bunch of GT1 cars. Of course, in GT1, finishing oftentimes is half the battle because these cars just ingest themselves. But he had a great weekend. Cars coming back, getting ready for the Road Atlanta Super Tour, which is coming up here in March. So that car will be back. Got all sorts of stuff coming. So you'll see. Hope you guys are having a great week. I'm going to get back to this Integra and get it ready to, hopefully we'll be heading to Georgia next week. So hope you guys have had a great week. Thanks for watching. See you next week.